In today's lesson, we are looking at divisibility. Um, what is divisibility? Divisibility is when your number can be divided evenly by another number. For example, when you divide 18 by 6, the answer is 3. And there is no remainder. So we say that 18 is divisible by 6. So you must not have any remainder. On the other hand, 25, for example, is not divisible by 6 because when you divide 25 by 6, you get 4 with a remainder of 1. Because your remainder is not 0, then 25 is not divisible by 6. We shouldn't have any remainder when we're dividing. Or, in other words, the remainder must be 0. Now we're looking at the rules which let us decide if a number is divisible by another number without actually dividing. The first number that we look at is 2. How do you judge if a number can be divided evenly by 2? Or how can you say if a number is divisible by 2? The rule is that if the number they have given you ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, then yes, it is divisible by 2. When we say ends, means on the digit on the right of your number is one of these digits. Divisibility by 3. How do we know if a number is divisible by 3? All we need to do is add the digits of the original number, and if the new number after addition you get is divisible by 3, then the original number is divisible by 3. For divisibility by 4, if the last two digits on the right are divisible by 4, then your original number is divisible by 4. For 5, if your original number ends with 0 or 5, then it is divisible by 5. To be divisible by 6, it needs to be divisible both by 2 and by 3. And we already talked how to decide if a number is divisible by 2 and it's divisible by 3. If it is divisible by both of them, then it is divisible by 6. For 7, we have no rules. We need to actually divide to see if it is divisible. For 8, if the last 3 digits are divisible by 8, then the original number is divisible by 8. For 9, it is exactly the same for 3. Remember, for 3, we need to add all the digits, and the new number we get, if it is divisible by 3, then the original number is divisible by 3. Similarly, for 9, add all of the digits. If the new number you're getting can be divided evenly by 9, then the original number can be evenly divided by 9. To be divisible by 10, the number must end in 0. Your number must end in 0, so it is divisible by 10. Now we look at a number of examples. Find all the numbers that 126 is divisible by. Of course, we are talking about numbers less than 10, including 10 itself. So 126. This is the digits it ends with, which is 6. And we said that any number ending with 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8 is divisible by 2. So then this is divisible by 2 because it ends with 6. Now we add all the digits. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 6 is 9. So the digits of this add up to 9. 9 is divisible by 3. So 126 also is divisible by 3. So because so far it is divisible by 2 and 3, then we can say that it is divisible by 6. Then for 9, again we add the digits. 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 can be divided evenly by itself. So 9 divided by 9 is 1, remainder 0. So this original number can be divided also by 9. It's divisible by 9. Why? Because we added the digits, it became 9, and 9 is divisible by itself. So the original number is divisible by itself. And this bit we already talked about. 126 is divisible by both 2 and 3, so it's divisible by 6. All right, let's look at another example. Find all the numbers that 1120 is divisible by. The number ends up with 0, so it is divisible by 2. Then the last two digits make up 20. These are the last two digits. They make up 20. So 20 is divisible by 4. So then the original number, which is 1120, is divisible by 4. Then we look at the last three digits. 120. 120 is divisible by 8. So the original number 1120 also is divisible by 8. And because the number ends with 0, it is also divisible by 10. That is how we apply the rules for divisibility. Thank you very much for your attention.